Hello Palela, today we will explain problem-based learning 1 from course PSPD. Assalamualaikum, my name is Nura Hamizah binti Hussein. My matric number is 10 DIT 24F1165
And my name is Jacqueline Anak David from DIT 1F. My matrix number is 10 DIT 24F1031.
And my name is Yosang Ching from DIT 1F. My matrix number is 10 DIT 24F1090.
For questions 1, you are required to create a program for a restaurant billing system. The system takes the price of 3 items and their respective quantities as input processes. This information is to calculate the total bill including tax. And then the final bill amount assume a fixed sale tax of 10%.
And now I will explain the input, process, and output. For input is price 1, quantity 1, price 2, quantity 2, price 3, quantity 3. And for process, we must calculate the total for each item using formula total item 1 equal to price 1 times quantity 1. For total item 2 is equal to price 2 times quantity 2. And for total item 3 is equal to price 3 times quantity 3. And sum up the total for each item. Subtotal equal to total item 1 plus total item 2 plus total item 3. And calculate the tax. Tax equal to 0.1 times subtotal. And last, calculate the final bill. Total bill equal to subtotal plus tax. And for output, we will display the total of bill.
Next, for variable and data type. First, price 1, price 2, and price 3. Data type is float. For quantity 1, quantity 2, and quantity 3 is integer. For total item 1, total item 2, and total item 3 is a float. For subtotal is float, tax is float, and total bill is float.
So I will explain the pseudocode part. It will start with start and then input price 1, quantity 1, price 2, quantity 2, price 3, quantity 3. And then total item 1 equal to price 1 times quantity 1. Total item 2 equal to price 2 times quantity 2. Total item 3 equal to price 3 times quantity 3. Subtotal equal to total item 1 plus total item 2 plus total item 3. Tax equal to 0.10 times subtotal. Total bill equal to subtotal plus tax. Display total bill and it will end.
And for flowchart, oval is for start and end, and parallelogram is for input and output, and rectangle is for process. And for start, we will start with start. Then input price 1, quantity 1, price 2, quantity 2, price 3, quantity 3. And for process, we will start with total item 1 equal to price 1 times quantity 1. Total item 2 equal to price 2 times quantity 2. Total item 3 is equal to price 3 times quantity 3. And subtotal equal to total item 1 plus total item 2 plus total item 3. And for tax equal to 0.10 times subtotal. And last, total bill equal to subtotal plus tax. And for output is the display total bill and end.
Next, for question 2, you are required to create a program to calculate the average mark of a student based on mark entered for 5 subjects. The program should take the mark as input, calculate the average, and then output the average mark along with a status based on average. For marks, more than 19, status is excellent. 18 to 89 is a very good. 17 to 79 is good. 69 is satisfactory, and less than 16 needs improvement.
So next, the input, process, and output. First, input. Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, and Mark 5. And for the processes, first, calculate the average of the 5 marks. It is through this. Average mark equal to Mark 1 plus Mark 2, Mark 3 plus Mark 4 plus Mark 5 over 5. Second, status based on the average marks using the table. If average more than or equal to 90, status is equal to is excellent. Else if 80 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 89, status is very good. Else if 70 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 79, status is good. Else if 60 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 69, status is satisfactory. Else average mark less than 60, status need improvement. And for the output, average mark and status.
And now I will explain for variable and data type. Mark 1 is integer, Mark 2 integer, Mark 3 integer, Mark 4 integer, Mark 5 integer, and total marks is integer 2. And for average marks is float and status is string.
For algorithm, number 1, input Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, and Mark 5. Number 2, calculate average mark using formula average mark equal Mark 1 plus Mark 2 plus Mark 3 plus Mark 4 and plus Mark 5 over 5. And if average mark more than 19 is excellent. Number 4, and if 18 to 89, status is very good. And if 17 to 79, status good. Else 16 to 69, satisfactory. Else average mark less than 16, status is need improvement. So the last is display average status.
Next, for the pseudocode, it will start and then input Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, and Mark 5. Average mark equal to Mark 1 plus Mark 2 plus Mark 3 plus Mark 4 plus Mark 5 over 5. If average mark more than or equal to 90, status excellent. Else if less than or equal to 80, average mark less than or equal to 89, status is very good. Else if 70 less than or equal to average marks less than 79, status is good. Else if 60 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 69, status is satisfactory. Else average mark less than 60, status need improvement. Display average mark status and it will end.
And for flowchart, we will start with start and input Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, and Mark 5. And for process, average mark equal to Mark 1 plus Mark 2 plus Mark 3 plus Mark 4 plus Mark 5 and divide by 5. And then if average mark is bigger or equal to 90, status equal to excellent. If not, it will be 80 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 89, then status equal to very good. If not, 70 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 79, status equal to good. If not, 60 less than or equal to average mark less than or equal to 69, status satisfactory. And if not, average mark will be less than 60, status equal to needs improvement. If not, display average marks and status, and last will be end.
That's all from us. Thank you. Bye bye.